In 2009 I published a poem called 18. Don't worry, I'm not going to read it to you. I'll put a link to it. The following year I published an article called Afghanistan, Enough is Enough. I'll put a link to that too. The poem and the essay are connected. Essay, article, I suppose you call it an essay. They're connected by three men. The first is the one you see here. His name was William Aldrich. He was the youngest British soldier to die in Afghanistan, 18 years old. Reading from one press report, he was buried in Wood Lane outside Hereford. A private ceremony, surrounded by his friends, many, like him, still in their teens. This was Rifleman James Backhouse. He was said to have missed his battalion's tour of Kosovo because he was not yet 18 and so deployed to Afghanistan with great enthusiasm when the chance arose, according to his commanding officer. One of four brothers from Castleford in Yorkshire, who was a fitness fanatic who wanted to become a physical training instructor and could never be overtaken during training runs on the beach in Ballykinler, Northern Ireland, where his battalion was based. This was Rifleman Alan Arnold. I thought he was 18, he was actually 20, but doesn't alter the poem, the meaning of it. He was found dead in 2011 at Cirencester, Gloucestershire. He committed suicide. 5 comrades killed by IED bomb blast in Sangin, Afghanistan in 2009. And again, reading from an article. A 20-year-old soldier who was struggling to come to terms with the deaths of 5 comrades in an explosion in Afghanistan took his own life when he was on home leave. An inquest heard yesterday. I'm 68 years old, which means I've now lived half a century more than the youngest of these. And what did they die for? What's happening to Britain and the world? What did they die for? Look what these scum who are running this country have done to it. Opened our borders, flooded it with people who hate us. They've created a police state where people are arrested and thrown in jail for making comments on social media, the sort of comments that will draw any attention to the authorities in the United States because of its constitutional guarantees of freedom of speech. And at the moment, they're trying to corrupt not just our youth, but preschoolers with filth about homosexuality and transgenderism and encouraging young girls to chop off their healthy breasts. And we've got the money laundering regulations, everything that goes with it. Debanking. Nigel Farage has been debanked, was debanked. Melania Trump, now First Lady of the United States for the second time, she was debanked. Even Kanye West was debanked, a musician and businessman who has, well, strange view of the world, but he means well, but he's harmless. But this is, why do these people die? Why do these boys die? And why have I lived half a century more than them? They died for nothing. That's the truth. They died for nothing.